Rise and shine, the day's begun. Feel the glow of the morning sun. At Bodhisudya our hearts align. Sacred service in bed is divine. Oh, Sunday morning, let's break the gray. Shake the dust and light the way. Clear the energy, make it bright. Start the week off, oh so right. Bed's a temple, soft and true. Prayers rise in the things we do. Magic's brewing, it's no disguise. Love ignites under open skies. On Sunday morning, let's break the gray. Shake the dust and light the way. Clear the energy, make it bright. Start the week off, oh so right.
Okay, hello VIPs, here we are again. Another Sunday service. Lots going on, but I say that every week this year, don't I? But a lot this week. But like a lot. I always say a lot, but like a lot. Okay, alright, let's start this. As always, let's clear some energy, get focused, and then we'll go through all the stuff. Again, I'll try to keep it as short as I can. I'm still trying to find time to learn how to do chapters. Everybody else can do chapters in there. I don't know how to do it. I'll figure it out. If anybody knows, like, email me, tell me, help me out. Alright, so let's get quiet. As always, take a couple seconds. If you're sensitive to sound, turn your volume down a little bit. I'm gonna shake up some energy here, hit the singing bowl.
Blankets make a quiet tree. Pillows build a fort for me. Draw a sky with stars that glow. In my mind, a peaceful show.
Okay, let's just take a moment, clear our energy, and come into alignment together. So just wherever you are, if you're in bed, if you're up, if you're walking, whatever you're doing, just take a minute, close your eyes, and let's do a little clearing and centering. Alright, let's take a deep breath in through the nose, and exhale fully through your mouth. And like I always say, sometimes it helps to make a little noise, a little whatever works for you. Alright, so let's do that again. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And one more time. Let's breathe in the light in through the nose, hold it, and exhale anything heavy. Now, I call in divine light, love, and truth to surround each of us now. I ask that any energy that doesn't belong to us be gently released and transmuted. We send it back to Source with gratitude and peace. Now visualize a golden light above your head, pouring down like warm sunlight, clearing your crown, washing down your spine, through your heart, your belly, down your legs, your arms, and out your hands and feet, and into the earth. Feel yourself grounded and clear and fully supported. And imagine roots growing from your feet down into the earth. Keeps you very grounded, very supported. You are safe. You are guided. And you are powerful. So we're going to take one more deep breath in through the nose, deep. Hold it, let all the toxic stuff gather, and push it out your mouth. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Okay, let's get into it. So, this week's energy is loud. Loud, but not chaotic. Spirit is calling it a purification wave through pressure, meaning anything inauthentic is being pushed to the surface, to be seen, to be spoken or shed. If you've been ignoring signs or swallowing your truth, not speaking up about something, that ends now. They are saying, like, this isn't to hurt you, it's to free you. Things that have been held back for a long time that have been weighing us down, we're releasing that. So it may not be the most comfortable process, but it is meant to free us, to lighten our load, clear the air, get justice, bring in karma, bring in dharma, whatever you've got coming. But they're saying it's not meant to hurt you, it's meant to help you. So, take a breath, light a candle if you need to, and let it flow. All right, so here's what we're walking into. Let's talk about this. So this week, there's 3 powerful energy waves that I am picking up on. Oh, of course. Hold on one second. Okay, so I had to switch places as always. So again, there's 3 main things coming this week, which actually take that back, 4. Which I was going to say 3 energy waves in 1 week is a lot. Plus, we are coming into full moon energy. So also, if anybody wants full moon, you have to book it. I have a couple spots. That's it. Strawberry moon. This is big. We'll get into that later. Okay, so the first thing. This first energy wave coming in is like gonna bring emotional purge and heart truths. Heart, Heart, heart truths. What they're saying is old grief may rise to the surface. Truth around like love, abandonment, or like unmet needs. And this is both like in romantic relationships and family relationships, friends, whatever. Things having to do with like abandonment, unmet needs. So unmet needs by like your caregivers growing up, unmet needs by romantic partners, unmet needs by friends, family, whatever. I feel like there may be you may experience like emotional flashbacks or like vivid dreams of stuff that happened in the past, right? Things we've like suppressed. Hang on. I'm hearing, let your tears speak for the parts of you that never had a voice. Let your tears speak for the parts of you that never had a voice. So, again, if we're going to like abandonment issues or not having our needs met as children or as a significant other or whatever, if you need to cry that out, cry that out. This is all happening to release this stuff. Any situation where you felt like you did not have a voice, release that energy, however that comes for you. Again, if it's not tears for you, that's okay. Maybe for you, releasing that energy is finally speaking up about something. However that looks for you, let that go. Okay, so the second wave, I forgot to say, that first wave is like between June 9th and 11th. The second wave is between somewhere around June 12th, 13th. And it's going to affect the throat and the solar plexus chakra, but they're calling it like a power surge, throat and solar power surge. And they're saying you'll feel called to express yourself, to confront people and things, and maybe you'll have like an urge to create if you're a creative type. Your boundaries may be tested. And they're saying to choose clarity over pleasing other people. Speaking your truth this week may be uncomfortable, but they're saying it's the medicine. It's the medicine you need, speaking your truth, no matter how uncomfortable. But the thing is this energy wave, I feel like it's coming into, although it's uncomfortable, it's like giving us the oomph to do it. Like that's kind of what that wave is about. And again, that's the 12th and 13th. Then the third wave, somewhere around June 14th and 15th. And they're saying it's a timeline recalibration and soul rest. So expect like energetic fatigue, or maybe even feeling a little spacey. Oops, sorry, there's a plane going on. Just while you're adjusting, because this wave is coming in, it's like doing things to our body, to our soul, and so we're going to feel a little bit of fatigue, a little spaciness, and just breathe through it as you adjust. Don't push. Let yourself kind of flow with it and receive. This whole week is about just sort of flowing with whatever comes through. If you feel the urge to cry, flow with it, go with it. If you feel the urge to speak up, flow with it, go with it. If you feel the need to take a nap, go with it. Like, be in the flow. The big message is to let these things happen. They all serve a purpose. The other thing, I almost forgot this part. The other thing I was getting, this is good. So they're saying that this week in particular, you may see like manifestations jump forward all of a sudden out of nowhere. Like things that maybe you've been working on and felt stuck, like all of a sudden it just pops up this week. I've been manifesting a car. Boom, here's your car this week. Like things popping up, manifestations in particular, popping up this week seemingly out of nowhere, which is awesome. Or things dissolve to make room for better. So again, I'm just using that as an example. So say I'm trying to manifest a car, and like I've been working on it and it's not coming, and then now my car breaks down this week. But that is happening because it pushes you to get this car that you've manifested. Do you know what I mean? So like anything you've been trying to manifest, if it hasn't come through, and then all of a sudden this week it's like worse, it's because the better thing is coming, right? So again, if I've been manifesting a car and then this week my car just goes to shit, sorry, it's because, now I know my car's coming. Or if I've been trying to manifest a house and then this week the house I'm renting gets sold, it's because the house is coming. It's that. So like manifestations popping up out of seemingly nowhere, or the breakdown of something that you're trying to manifest. Again, like if I'm manifesting a house, there's a breakdown around my living situation. If I'm manifesting a car, there's a breakdown around my car. It's all part of bringing in your manifestations this week in particular. Hear what something's coming through, but there's so much noise around me right now. Clinging. Stop clinging. Stop clinging. Stop clinging to versions of your life that are leaving. Again, be in the flow of it. Things are happening for a reason. Things are leaving our life for a reason. It's bringing in better things, bringing in things that are in alignment with us, things we've been trying to manifest. Trust the recalibration. Trust the recalibration. You're becoming magnetic to your real path. All of this is happening to get you to your next level, to get you on your path, your purpose, and in alignment with the things you want for your life. And they're saying the pressure is the proof. The pressure is not always punishment. Sometimes it's the proof that something sacred is being born. Do you know what I mean? And they're saying you're not broken because you're feeling more. So if you're feeling more sensitive, whether that's like I'm emotionally sensitive, or I notice I'm more sensitive to energy waves or whatever, you're shifting. You're getting more sensitive because you're getting stronger. If you weren't ready to handle the weight of feeling energy, you wouldn't be feeling it all of a sudden. it's like the proof that you are stronger, that you can now handle these gifts. And it is a gift. It is annoying to feel energy. I'm just being honest, but it is a gift. And if you're feeling that, or you're feeling it more intensely, particularly like last week and this week, it's because you've earned it. You've done the work and you've gotten stronger, and you can handle these gifts now. You're not behind, they're saying. You're not behind. Things are shifting. You're in motion this week. You're shedding, you're reshaping and rerouting. They're making me feel like, how do I put this? This week in particular, stop hiding from your own knowing. Like on some level, you know you have gifts, or on some level, you know you're getting messages from spirit, but you're sort of hiding from it. Like, I don't know what to do with this. I'm kind of scared. Am I imagining this? That kind of thing. They're saying, like, stop hiding from that. They're saying you already know. And the energy this week will amplify your inner voice. And if you've been, like, suppressing it or quieting it, it's going to come out however it can come out. So, like, if you're, like, suppressing it or trying to avoid it, you could have, like, emotional outbursts or physical body symptoms, rashes, illnesses, feeling like you have real bad allergies or a flu. Like, it's going to come out. So you can accept it and be in the flow, or let it come out in different ways. It's totally up to you. Sudden endings happening this week, but they're, like, for your benefit. They're saying, I don't know, they're showing me like you know how when you're in school and they used to put, like, the projection thing up, they're showing me, like, bullet points. So I'm saying, like, this week, your job is to choose, and then the bullet points I see are truth over performance, alignment over approval, healing over hiding. This week, choose truth over performance, alignment over approval, and healing over hiding. So, living in your truth, choose living in your truth over putting on the show we've all had to put on for the world, right? I'm not woo-woo, I'm not an empath, I don't hear from spirit, I don't do manifestation, I'm not a witch, whatever that is, the performance you felt you had to put on. They're saying choose your truth over that performance. They're saying to choose alignment over approval. Choose what you are aligned with over seeking the approval of others. Basically, like I've been saying, 2025 is the year of damn everybody else, it's about me, and I'm going to be who I am, and I don't care. They're saying healing over hiding. So, again, if you've been hiding your gifts or hiding from your gifts, let this be the week you stay in the flow and you heal all that, so you can just be in alignment with who you really are. That's what this is all about. So I'm gonna, this came a little earlier, and I just scribbled it down because I wasn't sitting quiet or anything, but there was, like, a ritual they're saying can help through for, like, throat and heart activation. It'll, like, help, because, again, they're showing, like, there's going to be some pressure this week, and it's going to help, like, release the pressure and sort of open you up to use your voice, and open your heart to, like, your alignment, your divine alignment. Super simple, just like a glass of water, a candle. And this is easy because it is about the throat chakra, so you can use your voice. Your voice is your tools in this ritual. So I'll put that in the description. The other thing they want me to tell you is they're giving you a challenge this week. And they want you to say one brave truth per day. Right? So every day this week, say one thing you've been holding back. could be, something you say to yourself, or it could be to someone else. It can be big or small, just one thing every day. So, for example, let's say if you're somebody that isn't used to saying no, right? Say no. Somebody wants you to do something. I don't want to do that. Boom, truth. Easy peasy. Although it's not easy, but if you're used to never saying no, it's not easy, but it can be just that. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want that anymore. Um, if the truth is you miss someone, say I miss you. If the truth is I need space, say that to somebody or to yourself. If you are trying to move on from something, say I forgive somebody. Or in line with what we're going through, one truth you could say is, I'm scared, but I'm ready. Just one truth every day this week. And they're saying this isn't about, being confrontational. It's about honesty and about being true to yourself and what is in alignment with you. And they're saying that this little challenge, saying one truth every day this week, is going to help you be in the flow of everything going on this week. None of this is an accident. None of these energy waves we've been going through the last couple of years and now the last couple of months, and particularly this week, none of this is an accident. This is all predestined and pre-planned, and I've been talking about it forever, it feels like. And I know I sound crazy, but I think some of you are starting to see stuff, so it's not so crazy. This is all like, all these energy waves are coming in like a mirror, like a portal, to help you purge the things that aren't working for you anymore. It's actually the answer to your prayers in disguise, right? When we're saying we don't like our life, or we don't like, we don't feel like we're in alignment with whatever is going on in our life, or we want justice for whatever, like this is how the prayers are being answered. We're giving you the tools, use them. You know what I mean? That's what Spirit's saying. Like, we're sending in these energy waves to help you get to where you want to go. Use it. If anybody brought their journal, write. And I'm hearing, okay, so every day you're going to say one truth and write this down. Okay. First, I trust the pressure. I release what is false. I speak with power. I align with truth. And I receive what is mine. I'll do it again. Ready? Every day, write this. I trust the pressure. Period. I release what is false. Period. I speak with power. Period. I align with truth. Period. And I receive what is mine. All right. That's about it as far as energy waves. I guess I'll obviously do some channeling. Just make sure there's nothing else. No. They just really want you to be in the flow this week and let these things work themselves out. This is all going to help you get to your next level, your next chapter. This is all happening for you. It's not happening to you, although I know it feels that way. And again, look out for feeling a bit of fatigue and kind of spacey. Just, if you need rest, rest. Like I always say, if you need to cry, cry. If you need to hit a pillow. Just be safe and get it out. Let it out. The sooner you can let it out, the sooner you can upgrade. Like, don't keep delaying this. The longer this is unavoidable. This shift is happening. So it's like, you can fight it and delay it, or you can be in the flow of it and get through it quicker. Let your soul breathe. Let your soul integrate all this change. They're saying you're safe to evolve. Let me get quiet here and see if we got some messages coming. Okay, I love this. I love that we're starting with this. This is for multiple people. I'm going to say multiple people. And this is great. Money, 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 money. I see dollar signs, dollar signs, dollar signs. Money. And this is something, okay, if this is for you, you've been in a energy where like you felt this. You felt this. Maybe you don't know where it's coming from or how it's coming, but you know something's coming. Oh my gosh. I'm just seeing many, many blessings of literal wealth. You're making me feel like you endured a lot of hard times. So much. So much. You might have even had people laughing at you. And meanwhile, while you're struggling, you're the person that's like, I gotta help him, I gotta help her. You know, even though you're struggling to eat, you're making sure other people eat. And this is why you're being blessed. Because you are the person that, you're not the people I'm always talking about where like, oh, they'll help people, but it's like so they can brag about it or so they can score points and hold it over your head. You're the person that's like, I know what it's like to go hungry, and that person's hungry. Let me feed them. You know what I mean? I only have a little bit of food, but I'll give you some of my food. Like, you're that person. You're not the person that's like, yeah, I went and helped so-and-so, and I did this for so-and-so. Like, you don't do that. You do it because for you it's the right thing to do. You endured a lot. Maybe you lost everything. This is your time. This is your time. This is your dharma. This is your good karma. I love starting with messages like this. I don't get this very often, especially lately. But you are receiving your comeuppance. You put this out in the universe. You were the person that's like, I'm struggling. And like maybe even people are talking shit about me. Sorry. Because I'm struggling and I'm trying to like not turn that into, some people, they struggle and they take it out on the world, right? You're the person who didn't do that. You're the person who, even though you're struggling, again, you're helping other people because you know what it's like to struggle. You didn't let this change you. Oh my gosh, just dollar signs. Just dollar signs. Okay, come on. Give me some dirt. I really feel the energy of like, it's such a relief that I don't have to worry about how I'm gonna pay the next light bill, how I'm gonna pay rent next time. Okay, I got it this time. I have no idea how I'm gonna do it next time. Like, you're coming out of that. Like, just, even if you're not a millionaire, you're in a place where it's not a worry. Because it feels like it's coming from a place of worry. Like, I just came up with the last $10 for rent on the day the rent was due. I just ran down to pay the electric bill 2 minutes before they're about to shut it off. Like, a long period of I don't even know how I'm going to do this, and you don't even know how you got through it, but you always did because you were supposed to. Spirit came through at the last minute with something. You're that person if this is for you. Coming into like a peaceful time. Being led somewhere. And okay, so this week, what I was talking about this week about being in the flow and letting the things that need to be removed from your life. Let them fall away. Let yourself get into alignment. Let yourself admit that you have gifts. Get in touch with your gifts. Let yourself become who you really are. No more hiding anything. Like, all of that is part of this. I don't want to say like the universe has a reward system, but the universe kind of has a reward system. So like, I don't want to say like, oh, you got credit for this, but you kind of did. It's kind of important that you kind of took the hits and didn't let it change you. You didn't let it stop you from being the person who helps other people, and like you are being rewarded for that. But more so, it's just how karma works. You put out loving energy, you get loving energy. You put out shit energy, you're gonna get shit energy. I know it doesn't look that way because we see a lot of people putting out shit energy and they're eating well, but that's all changing. That's all changing now. That's what this is all about. And with this, there's some element of you sort of, because you're beginning to use your gifts, because you're, I don't know, speaking up, spreading awareness, speaking up about something, teaching something, and helping people. I just heard saving lives. You saved lives? Because like some people wanted to give up, and you were the one who like stepped up, and you gotta have faith, and I'm gonna help you, or like I'm gonna use my gifts to help you. They're saying you saved lives, whether you realize that or not. And they're saying this sort of reward is long overdue. It's long overdue, but it had to happen. Like everything, it had to happen a certain way at a certain time, and you passed the test. Go in, it's getting loud out here. Okay, next thing is I was getting something about I'm sorry, I'm taking a moment I'm trying to figure out if that is connected to the last message. I don't think so. I think this is something new. Somebody wanting to meet up. Somebody from the past wanting to meet up. And you being surprised by this. But I feel like I have to say, be careful. This person may try to love bomb you. What I really feel is the empath narcissist dynamic, which happens to a lot of empaths. Narcissists are drawn to us because we're kind and giving and blah, blah, blah. I feel that dynamic. So just be careful, because it feels like they're going to come in and love bomb you. That is the narcissist way. They come in, love bomb you, then the manipulation starts and the gaslighting, blah, blah, blah. So just, I feel like I need to say that. Just be careful. That's what this person does to win people over. They love bomb them. So Spirit's saying, take this time to focus on like your self-worth. Take the time to heal, because I feel like you've been in this dynamic before. The empath narcissist dynamic. If you don't know anything about that, reach out. I'll tell you all about it. That's what I specialize in. Narcissistic abuse recovery. Okay, so take this time to really work on yourself so you don't fall for that. There's something about a cassette tape? Anybody old like me remember cassette tapes? I don't know. There's something about a cassette tape. Or maybe that, like, replaying old memories. I don't know. I just saw a cassette tape, and now I think I'm replaying old memories and in connection with this. Like, this is somebody from the past wanting to meet up with you and love bomb you. But there's also something about, like, when you knew them, they were kind of like a player or whatever. they didn't want to settle down, but they would pretend to. They'd future fake is what it's called. I don't know how much you know about narcissists. They'd act like, yeah, someday. They did that. And now time has gone by. Now they want to settle down. And now they don't know how to do that because they spent their life being a player. And they're very used to their player ways. They're very used to sort of leading with physical intimacy. They're very used to, it feels like a game, like I meet someone and how long is it going to take me to get them into bed? Like that? Again, they're stressing, take this time to focus on you and to focus on what you have learned from this dynamic in the past, this empath narcissist dynamic, so that you don't fall for this, because I feel like this person's very charming. They've charmed you before. They're going to come in and try to charm you again. Just be cautious. If you know someone from your past is a narcissist or has narcissistic tendencies, and all of a sudden they're showing up and they want to meet up with you and they want to love bomb you, just be cautious, because I feel like you've been here before. Yeah, this person is not healed. And I feel like the message is like, we're letting you know ahead of time there are red flags. So work on yourself so you can see those red flags. And they're saying you know what to look for. So if you've had a history, of falling for a certain kind of person, i.e. narcissist, this is like a final test in some way. Like, have you learned your lesson? But also showing you, how can I say this? If you say you don't want that kind of relationship anymore, why would you accept this meetup? Do you know what I mean? If you know this person is a manipulator or a narcissist, a gaslighter, whatever, why would you even accept the meetup? It's like going on a hookup website and being like, but I really want a long-term relationship. Okay, well then why did you go on the hookup website if you didn't want to hook up? Like, it's that kind of a, not necessarily a test, but like to show to yourself. It's how can I say this? It's to show yourself, like, have you outgrown this? Do you really see the patterns that you're stuck in? That kind of thing. But there's also an element to this about this past person, like they kind of want to change. I think they've sort of aged out of the player category. You know what I mean? It's like when we're in our 20s and we know those guys, they're dogs, they're players, and now they're in their 50s, right? Now they want to, everybody else is settled down. Nobody's doing this anymore. But they don't know how to do that yet. So I'm just saying, maybe they do want a long-term relationship, but they're not there yet. So just be cautious. Just be cautious. There are red flags. They're literally showing me red flags and saying this person has not changed yet. Okay, so guys, originally I was going to do all of this in one video for the Sunday session. Having now done all the channeling and getting the messages, I've changed my mind. I'm going to end this video here, do a separate video for the rest of these messages because it gets kind of dark. And I don't want to mix the two energies. Trigger warning with the next video. If you don't want to hear about dark energy things, don't watch it. Okay, so I'm going to end this here. I'll do a second video for the rest of these messages. If this is where we leave each other, then hopefully I'll see you again next Sunday, or if I work with you during the week, I'll talk to you during the week, sending you positive energy.